Where's our game capture? Paralives. Stream manager. There we go. All right. While waiting for everyone to hop in, I chill here for a minute. Make sure everything's. Oh, where's this? Okay. Why is it doing that? Go. Don't. There you go. I think that's working now. We're gonna give it a few because I was accidentally hit the wrong button. Why are you doing? What? Do I have to refresh? Oh, and while waiting, I am going to change the game over to Paralives. All right, there we go. Refresh. There we go. All right, so I accidentally hit the wrong button, so I do apologize. Okay, so we're gonna hit continue. I haven't really played this game on my own, so I haven't been in the other game save. So this may take a couple minutes to load. Especially when I need a better performance computer down the road. Load. Load. Again, there slowly. Come on. Finish loading. Come on. This game does take up extra time to load. I think it's because it takes up a lot of memory on a lower performance gaming PC. So I do apologize for making you guys wait. I also gotta find a day this week to start dusting my computer because everything on my computer area is starting to get dusty. Every month or so I have to wipe everything down because the dust collects fast. Hopefully it loads soon. It has been hot too, so the computer's working a little extra hard. There we go. And pause. Okay. So I think we were working in the living room, right, Christine? Is that what we're doing? Living room, right? Oh, Stream Elements, you're a little delayed there. So this is what we have so far. We have the hallway here. Then we have the kitchen. And that's basically all we have for the moment other than the outside. So I think after the living room, I think we start working on the upstairs. I'm just waiting for people. I think we're missing a couple people. I think. Maybe. Because we need to continue with the living room. Yeah, I think we're missing. All right, what else do you guys want to add to the living room? This is what we have so far. I think we need couch, maybe. I think definitely need some furniture. Utensils, that's right, utensils. All right. I don't know what we have for utensils. Let me check. I think that was under, let me just search. No. I think we might have to actually look it up individually. Let me do this. We don't really have utensils. Sorry guys, I don't know what is going on out there. Maybe. I mean, we have fork. Where are we putting them? Kitchen? Okay, let me try kitchen. Kitchen. Decor. Kitchen clutter. Oops. We have a wooden spoon. A fork. We have those. But I'm not seeing a whole lot for utensils. I don't think we really have anything for utensils. Yeah, well, Paralives is still early access, so they're not really doing any adding any stuff right now. I think till September is when from the time they release the game till I think September, they're just doing repairs and bug fixes. I think starting after September, they're going to be adding more updates after that. Okay, so spatula. So this, I think for spatula wise, I think that's the only thing. We have a dish drain, but not really any utensils. Or there's this one too. Yeah, I think that's it for the spatula. So which spatula what did you want? We have the yellow canister one, or we have the grayish canister. Okay. Which one was that? They're both in the container. Yeah, next is that. But which canister? The one in the yellow canister or the one in this gray? Okay, so the grayish one. Do we want to change the color or keep as is? Just keep it? Okay. And you said that next is stove. Do we want it on the left or right? Left. Okay. So like right here. Like right there. Does that look okay? Okay. Was that anything else that we needed to add to the kitchen before we go back to the living room? Oh, I'm just trying to open my drink here. Okay. Well, I mean, it's your guys' call. Whatever you guys want. I'm just putting it where you guys decide. You tell me what to do, and I put it together. All right. So, what's the next thing you guys want to add to the living room? One couch. Hang on. One couch above the long picture. Okay. So we want the couch in front of it, like right here. So let's go to where is the living room? I guess it'll be under, living room right there. Okay, you said couch. So these are all our options right here, right now. Keep in mind, we can change the color to it if desired. So we got rows 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the only one in row 5, and then row number and what number, like row 2 number 3, something like that. Which couch do we want? Row 2 number 1. Okay. Change the color or keep? Leave color. Okay. All right, so that is going to go. Oops, hang on. There. Oh, why do you keep doing that? Oh. Hang on, I might have to move this couch over just for a minute because it doesn't want to rotate for me. There we go. Do we want to change the size of the couch, or is the size okay? Okay, so we want a coffee table on each side. Okay, so a little bit bigger than okay. We can make it a little bit longer. I don't think we can make it taller, but we can make it a little bit, a little bit longer. Longer than the couch. How's that? And then you wanted an end table for each end. So we have all of these. We got the top. Oops, why is it doing that? Oops. We have all these plus another 2 rows. We have top or bottom ones. Just look for the one you want and tell me if it's in the top or bottom part. One next to the multicolor on the right hand side. The one next. This one? Okay. Custom or keep? The same. I know there's going to be two of them, but I need to make sure that I'm not changing them first. Keep the color. Okay. I wanted to just double check. Let me zoom in a little bit more. I think right one there. Stupid kid, this. Are those okay? Or do we want to make them bigger? So you want them, we can make them longer, we can make them wider, or we can just keep them as is. Okay, so in front of the, okay, so I'm assuming keep as is. Okay, so you want a coffee table in front of the couch now. So for coffee tables, we're more limited, but we can custom. Okay, so before we do the plant, let's do the coffee table because if I'm all over, it's going to be too overwhelming for me. So let's just focus one thing at a time. So which coffee table do we want? After we place a coffee table, we can go do the plants on the, or we can do lamps too. We have rows 1, 2, 3, and 4. Number 9. So this one. And do we want it keep row number row 3 number? Yeah, no, yeah, I'm on this one. Keep. Okay. And you said that to be in front of the couch, like right. Put that like center. Do we want it to be longer, or is that okay? Oh wait, we can make it longer. We can only make it wider. Never mind. Do we want it wider, or is that okay? A little bit wider, like that. Well, we can't make it longer. The only options is wider. Or we could, I mean, I could try the different ones, but I don't know if we'll be able to make them longer. Okay. Leave as is. Okay. And then you said you wanted plants for the stands and tables.
Welcome to the Rose Garden Raiders. Feel free to lurk or raid and run.
Viper! Thank you for the raid. I didn't even get the alert that you were streaming. Thank you for your check-in. You found a rare...
Viper has bloomed in the Rose Garden.
You have found the ultra rare rainbow rose. The whole garden's glowing today. When did you start streaming? Because I didn't even get an alert. I didn't get a Discord or a Twitch alert. How's stream? Alright, so we are looking for the plants. Those were under the decor, I think. Plants. Oh, okay. Maybe my phone's being wonky or something, because I didn't get any notifications on either Discord or Twitch. Unless it's my internet. Maybe I had to check into my internet. I don't know what's going on. Because that's weird. I always get a notification. Oh, no worries, Viper. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. So if you guys got a raid and run, feel free. So which plant are we doing? You said you wanted one on the table. So which ones are we going with? We can customize too. We got the top half. And then we have... Oh, actually, we have a whole bunch. Number 4 on both sides. Number 4. Okay. So that'll be this one. Are we keeping or customizing? I bet, Viper. I appreciate it. Christine, do we want to keep the color or customize? Keeping. Okay. So for those who are just jumping in, we were playing Palia for a little bit, and now we are doing Paralives. Viewers get to choose how to build. I just put it together. I like to play mostly cozy games, and usually we're just doing Palia, but we missed stream last night, so I am making up for it by playing Bolt today. Alright, and you said to keep, and you wanted one on each side. I'll eventually add like a little intro for about me. How's that? Do we want, or is that size okay? Or we want to change the size? Also, whenever there's a chat message, I have to keep scrolling down. I don't know what's going on. If you hear noises outside, that's just my husband tinkering on the new truck. So I do apologize if it's disruptive. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. Is the size okay, or for the plants, or do we want to change the size?
Mama Galaxy has bloomed in the garden.
Hey sis, how are you? Yes to keeping the same size, or yes to changing the size? We also have a jigsaw puzzle going if anyone wants to choose to join in on that. We are very close to finishing it. That size fine? Okay. Alright, what's next? What do we need next? We got our pictures up. We got our couch. We got a coffee table. Do we want to move the lamps closer, or we want to leave it? Okay, so... Oh, no worries, sis. Okay, so you said little, like, armchairs, sofas. That will be here. 2 armchairs. These are a little bit more limited. This is basically all we have for the armchairs. Move lamp closer. So how close? Like next to it? Like that? Okay. All right, so now which of these armchairs do you want? We have a few selections. Number for the first one. I think the first row. The very first one. That one. Number 4. Number 1. Okay. So number 4. Okay, so this one. Oh, 4th row. Number 1. That one. Welcome back, sis. Are you seeing all the new goodies, the shimmer flies and all the fun stuff that they added? I spent a good chunk of today on Palia grinding away. Okay. So, keep color or customize? And which side are we putting it on? Okay. So where are we putting it? Like, are we putting over here, here? Yeah. The riding horses take an adjustment. The left and the right. So are we putting it like in the very corners, or are we putting them like at the edge of the carpet? I stopped breeding the horses because we have a new ranch animal, so I'm trying to make room. And we can only retire up to 10. The rest we have to like venerate and donate. Edge of the carpet. Okay. So like this. Like right there. You said you wanted it on both sides. Like that. Although I do love the different variations, I want to keep breeding the horses just because I really love all the different coats and skins, especially the sparkly manes. No, this is all you guys. Whatever you guys want. A little off. Which side is a little off? Do you want me move them about a couple inches from the carpet? Each corner a little. Okay. So like we want to move them like right here, but you want me to turn them like that? Does that work? Or we want them okay. And we want to do that with both sides. Oops, wrong way. Like, let me unclick it. Like that. Okay. Trash can. Okay, let me find the trash cans. We're going to look for, actually, I'm just going to search. Trash. There you go. So, which one do you want? Which trash? Same one we have in the kitchen? Let me go to, so this one. Do we want to change the color or keep? And where do we want the trash can? Leave it? Okay. And where are we putting it? For Palia, my first Flutter Fox, I got a tricolor, and then I bought another one, and the second one was sparkly. It's so cute. They're so adorable. The right-hand side wall, I think there's a white picture or a queen picture. Oh, so like right here? Do we want it like that? Or do we want more in the corner? So, spoiler alert for the Flutter Fox. You need to go to Royal Highlands. There's a spot you have to go to. But you're gonna have to go to the store when you go to the stable. The Echo store, not the Relic Artifact store, but the other one. You're gonna need to buy that food at the very bottom and go feed it to the Flutter Fox to unlock it, and then you'll get a voucher. Put it in the corner. Okay. Do we want to keep it like? Hang on. Do we want that keep the same size? Like that. Then after that, TV and bookshelf. Okay. So let's start with the TV. Hang on. I got a living room. Nope, that's not it. Where's our electronics? That's storage. Floor lamps. Ah, electronics. TV. The Flutter Foxes were just added with the Shimmer Flies. The Flutter Foxes are the new ranch animal. They just came out yesterday. Wall TV. Yeah, they only have one. This one. Do you want to keep the color or customize? And I'm assuming you're going to want it like right here. But once you get your first voucher for the Flutter Fox, you can just buy more with your regular coins at the register. Next to the arch in the picture, like right there. Yeah, the Flutter Fox is going to be kind of like in like an archway kind of, but over by the, kind of like where the Crab Wars are, but a little bit further down. Okay. You might be seeing the Jack Cats. Those are kind of all over. Those are different colors. Okay. So we can keep the size or change the size. But they're definitely, the Flutter Foxes are definitely very adorable when they're babies, and I bet Cake Bear is really going to love them. Okay, so then yeah, that you're gonna want to go to the store where you're over by the stables and buy that food and bring it to it. That will give you the voucher. Okay, I can leave it the same size. Yes. Um, it'd be cool if we could trade the ranch animals, because then if we don't have a type that we want and somebody else has it, we can just gift it to somebody or trade it. All right, so then you said a bookshelf next. That will be under, I'm assuming, storage. Bookshelves. There's a little bit more variety here. Which one do we want? Left hand side next to the archer. Art. So you want it to be like right over here. Okay. So which bookshelf did you want? Sorry, the neighbor's kids are outside. We can always customize the color too if you don't like the colors. Number 6. Okay. This one. Leave it as is? Okay. Alright, so I need to straighten it. There we go. Does that look okay? Okay. What's next? Oh, you said a radio. That was under here. Let's see what we can find. Music? Audio, maybe? We don't have a whole lot for radio stuff right now. Later on, we can always, when they add new stuff later on, we can always add it to our builds as well. But they're just very limited right now just because they're early access. Maybe the last one, make it big. Okay, so where are we putting it? Where are we putting it? This house is coming along really well, by the way. Don't worry, once Awana starts, I'll still be squeezing Paralives into the schedule. It just won't be Wednesdays, it'll be a different day. Right hand side next to the right and blue picture. Okay, so like right here. I gotta rotate it. Do we want it like kitty corner or do we want it like straight? Kitty corner or straight? Okay, so a little bit bigger. Okay. All right, so make it large. I'm trying to zoom in a little bit so I can see. All right. Like that big or bigger? Boombox size. So you mean like a jukebox? Oh, kitty corner. Okay. Let me go like right there. Is that going through the wall? No. Okay. And you said, I'm assuming a little bit bigger, like that. That size okay? Okay. All right, moving on. What else did we want? Do we still want stuff for the living room or do we want to move on to the upstairs? A table right in the middle of the light brown window. Okay, so right here. So you want like a let's see here. What we have. ottomans or a stand or end table. Coffee table. Okay, so you just want the same one. Okay. We'll just turn it though, like right there. Do we want to make it, keep it that wide, or do we want to make it narrow? We can't make it longer, but I can make it thinner if you want, or if it's good. Well, we can't make it longer. We can only make it wider. But I can make it thinner, more narrow, pushed in more for size, or leave it like this. Okay. I try to center it, but it's not really staying centered, but that's okay. All right, anything else before we move on? Anything else we want to add? Oh, you want me to turn it like this? Like that? How does that look? Everything look good? Or are we adding stuff? Okay. So we're ready to move on to the upstairs. For what? What? Right where the TV is, the picture. This? Oh, you want another table? Row 3, number 2. This one? No worries, sis. I'm horrible at building in most games, but it doesn't stop me from building because I just enjoy it. Okay, so we want it to be like under it, right? Why are you doing that? Like right there? I know, I'm so bad at catching fish on Palia. But it's not as bad on the Switch for Disney. With the Switch, you just have to hold the button down. A little bit over. Like move it a little bit over. Oh, I see what you're saying because it's not aligned. Hang on. Good catch. Like that. Does that look better? Yeah, the truck wasn't the only free thing we got yesterday. So we have another console for a learning curve now. Put it in the middle of the picture. Oh, okay. Alright, so like right here. Yeah, the guy ended up giving us his PS4, and I'm waiting for the other two to drop, but I guess the reason why he was getting rid of it is because giving it to us because he's trying to, because he becomes too addicted to gaming once he starts. Okay. Well, unfortunately, Palia is not available on PS4. It's only PS5 and up. Put a plant? Yeah, we can put a plant. We can definitely do that. Let me go to the plants. Here, plants. Do when you want something a little bit different? Because they will be adding more updates later. Yeah, I mean, personally, I think we were considering an Xbox, but then we ended up with the PS4. Um, but I have the Switch stocked to the TV for the kids. Go down to the fourth row, first one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, fourth row, first one. This one. There's not a whole lot of options for free to play games, but it does have the Sims 4 and other things on it for free games. Not a whole lot though, for me anyways. Keep on going. Are you talking about like the fourth row on the top or the bottom half? Eventually we'll be getting games for the PS4. Okay. So you said the fourth row. First one. That one? Well, no, I want to do the one that you're referring to, but with the plants, there's so many. I'm trying to figure out which ones you're referring to. Which one was it? Was it up more? Or is it in one of these? Up 3 more rows? One of these? Is it one of these? Down. Okay. Is it one of these? Right where you have it, the very last one. This one? I think we have a storm coming. Sorry to get my side of my head hurting. Like throbbing. Well, it's okay if you can I'm just trying to figure out which one it was. Was it the one in this row? The first one. This one. Okay. You say keep the same. Okay. So let me. Oh, oh. That's a floor plant. Dang. Yeah, when there's a storm coming, the pressure. I have a scar where my temple is, so the pressure in the environment makes me have migraines. But right now it's not a migraine; it's just throbbing, which means it might turn into a migraine. On the floor, right? Okay, so you want both left and right side? Like right there, and let me move. Oops, let me move over a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Oh wait, hang on. I don't think that's right. Hang on. Why does that look off? Oh, I think it's turn. Oh, there we go. That's why. All right, how's that? Okay. Anything else in here before we move on to the upstairs? Okay. So we could probably start the upstairs before read out. So let me go floor up. Okay, so we're gonna have to build the walls first. So let's go here. Oops. I should have did like a little. Oh no, I don't think they have a button for a whole room. All right, and one more over here. There we go. Oh, and then we need to color the wall. Oops, paint the walls. And dropper. So do we want it to be the same? Right, same. I'm assuming we want to keep it the same. A bathroom and at least 2 bedrooms. Okay. For the flooring, did we want to do the same flooring too? Wait, do we keep all the walls? Yes, all the walls. Let me change this because you said keep the same for the walls. Oh, hang on one second. Let me. Okay. So let me go downstairs and get the floor. Don't worry, once we finish this house, we can buy more and start building more too. Okay. So, 1 bathroom, 2 bedrooms. So, where are we putting them? Like how are we designing the upstairs? Like what way do we want to split the rooms? Okay, so if you're at the stables, do you know where, not the register by the artifacts, but the one that's closer? Division on the left hand side, 1 bedroom, and that's the back one, the front left. It has to be back. Okay, so right where so like right here at the bathroom. Sis, have you ever bought anything with echoes from the store before? Because it'll be in the same place you buy the recipes in the Highlands. Then you're going to go scroll all the way down to the bottom. There'll be some new items, like new banners. Okay. You probably haven't done the quest for Benny yet. Okay. You're at the stables. You just enter Highlands. You're going to go down, not like where the trading area is, but a little bit further down. You're going to take a left, and right there, the first register or take a right, and the first register on the right, you're going to go to that store, and all the way down to the bottom, you're going to see banners and a bunch of other things. like furniture recipes, nameplates, banners. At the very bottom, there's going to be like food. You're going to buy that and then bring it to. Okay, so yeah, the register over kind of near Benny. That's the one you're going to want to go into. Sorry, Christine. Okay, so what size bathroom do we want to make it? All right, let me get the wall out. All right, so how many squares from the stairs do we want to start the wall? If you're having hard time, sis, I can take a screenshot later and send it to you. Okay, but before we need how many? I'm gonna make a wall going across, but how many square feet away from the stairs we want to make it? So do we want like 2 or 4? So you want it 2. Okay. And how far down do you want to make it? Keep going. Well, there's a lag, so I'm going to keep stopping until I know that you keep on going. Okay. And then a wall this way. Okay. Now we need to get a dropper. Because we want to make, you said you want everything the same for walls and floors. Okay. We're going to need a door for next before we can start the bathroom. So, that's an interior. Yeah, interior. So we have all these or a few at the bottom. Yeah, but let's focus on one room at a time just because it can be a little overwhelming. We'll have plenty of time to build. Because, like I said, even when Awana starts up, we'll still be doing Paralives. It just won't be on Wednesdays. We'll just have to move streams around towards the bottom. Okay. So is it like one of these? But I can't promise there won't be cancellations because things can get more hectic during the fall. Above the double door, the white one. Okay, above the double door. Which double door? Above the double door, white one. There's this one. This one. Must be a question. I'm trying to think if there's supposed to be a quest. The one at the bar. One more down. This one? Or am I supposed to go over one? That one. Okay. Keep, color, or customize? And are we doing this wall by the stairs or the other side? Okay, do we want it directly in front of the stairs or the middle or the end? Right in the middle? Okay, like right there? Okay. All right. So it is. Well, we could. All right, we should be okay. Um, let me save this because I don't want it crashing. And we'll continue on next stream. I am going to raid out. So if you guys want to stay for the raid, let's find somebody to raid to. Following, we can do, let's see, we can raid Gremlins. We can raid Little Swanee. She's playing 7 Days to Die. Gremlins is playing Marvel Rivals. We can do Little Michimu. She is playing Water Park Simulator. We can raid Cozy Concessa again. She's playing Palia and can earn your drops. Who do we want to raid? You want to raid Gremlins? Okay. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. She's nice. Alright, let's start raid. I will be. I'll be. Tomorrow's night stream is Fields of Mystria. So we'll be doing that. Alright. I'll be in the raid stream for a few minutes.